Hi there, welcome to Code Conyo. So for today, I am going to demonstrate to you how sets theory is actually implemented to a database programming. So this time we are going to run some of the scripts in database. We call this as SQL script. So SQL stands for Structured Query Language. So we're not going to go in depth, but this time let's just I will just run through you on how to actually create a database and a table and a command line interface. And also we're going to invoke um, the sets operations like union, intersect, and difference. Okay, so let's start directly. Assume that you have already installed the XAMPP. So XAMPP server. This one is a server that we'll need to install because this is used to store our data or our elements. Okay, so all you just need to do is run the XAMPP server using the exam control panel, and you go to start. So make sure all these services are actually running. So by the way, if you are using Windows, just look for the MySQL and Apache tab, and then beside it is actually there is start, I guess, there. So you just have to click on start, and then once it's starting, you can now proceed with our we can now proceed invoking SQL scripts in command line. So we'll just wait. We are just waiting here uh, for the exam control panel or our server to finish running the starting our our MySQL and Apache server. So this time it's all set now. So it yields on actually you will see there since it seems like I don't know if we have the same. Um, if it's labeled as green, I guess we are good to go now. So this time, let's proceed with, this time we're going to be invoking our scripts using the terminal or using the CLI or command or CMD in Windows. So I'm going to open my terminal now. So this time, I am going to start writing my MySQL. By the way, MySQL, this would tell our SQL processor uh, to log in with to use our that we are going to use our server, so our local host server. So we have here MySQL dash u root dash p, and then enter. So by the way, U stands for username and P stands for password. And our username here is actually we are using root, and you can use any other username, but this time we are just going to use root. And for the P or for the password, we are not going to set any. So let's just leave this one blank. All right. So now here you will be directed to MariaDB. So as of the moment, we don't have database here. So as you have noticed, we have still here none. So this time, if you guys want to know the database containing in that particular uh, your root server, so you just have to show databases. Show databases there. So far these are my databases, or these are the database that are containing in this particular server. So this time we're going to be creating our own database. So let's say we are going to create database db, let's say set. All right. So now if you're going to invoke our database now, say let's say show databases, you will see here db set. So we can show the tables under that or belong to that database. So far we have no we because we haven't selected any database yet. So for in order for us to access or use the database, we're gonna be calling invoking db use db underscore set. And then after that, we can now go to show tables. So far we have an empty set. Now this time I'm going to create a table. So a table is a tuple, or it's actually a table is actually a part of our database that stores data, or yeah, where our data is actually stored. So let's have here create table. Let's say we have a, okay, and then so in in between the open and close parentheses, we are going to create the column or the field that is going that is we are that is going to be set in this particular table. So let's say for an instance, I have here create table A, and then I will just put here element. Okay, and this time I'm just going to uh, define this as an int type. So I can actually put here like three, uh, or just take it as it is, something like that. So this time, the our element now is going to store int type. So after that, we are going to invoke this, and then we're also, by the way, I just press arrow up here, arrow down, arrow up. Is this will uh, parang what we call this one. This will take you to the previous SQL scripts that you have actually invoked. So this time I'm going to create another table. Let's say this is create table B, and there you are. So by the way, we cannot perform union, intersect, and difference in our database our if two tables doesn't match the columns. Particularly, I mean, what I'm trying to say here is that the columns of our table A and table B must be all the same. Okay. So this time we're going to call show tables. All right. So there you are. You have the tables A and B. Okay. So I guess that would be all for now. And I'm going to continue this one in my next set of videos. So thank you and have a great day.